Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Star Trek Strange New World, Season 1, Episode 6, Lift Us Where Suffering Cannot Reach, which sounds like it could be a heavy episode. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. I am absolutely loving it. Let's go.
Keep your eye out for Lesson 7.
What's Lesson 7?
Is he just messing with her?
Lesson 2 of security.
There are no breaks in security because threats never take breaks.
Captain, we're receiving...
Oh god.
As the other vessels appeal to us for help, I am obliged by both Federation law and my own conscience to intervene. I order you to stand down.
I don't think they're going to stand down.
Failing us, requesting immediate evacuation. Their life support systems are failing.
Prepare to beam them aboard. Let's go meet our guests.
Let's hope they're good people. I think he knows her.
Well, on behalf of Majalis, we thank you for your help.
What was happening? Can you explain the situation, please?
The boy's father, strictly in a biological sense.
Oof. Is that a cultural thing?
He's forsworn his own family because everyone on Majalis is his family.
Poor kid. No, I can't judge other cultures, but poor kid.
Descendants of a long-abandoned alien colony. Still, our two worlds have coexisted peacefully for centuries.
Could it be his family? Or if that was his biological father, maybe his biological mother?
An investigation won't be necessary. All I ask is you return us peacefully to Majalis.
An investigation is not only necessary, it is required.
What are you trying to hide by not wanting an investigation? That's so shady. Like, you can be like, well, the priority has to be bringing us to safety or something. Fine, but there's more to this.
Mike.
Don't flirt with him to get your way.
Join the Federations for ourselves, please. Let us handle
I'm
this.
sorry, they were attacked. They attacked us.
Regulations requires us to investigate any vessel that attacks us. Without
With or without your cooperation.
Don't trust her. Just yet. Fully.
Do you have anything to eat?
Does this look like a mess hall?
This scanner is rudimentary, but still pretty interesting.
Could they help his daughter?
Let the tree that grows from the roots of sacrifice lift us where suffering cannot reach.
Okay, well, you could be helping a lot of other people. But whether you join the Federation or not, this could revolutionize so many lives. What is the downside? What are these people really doing? Because you'd have to be pretty desperate to keep firing on the Enterprise when it's very clearly got better weapons and shields.
Congratulations, you just flunked Lesson 3 of security.
Don't think we're in any danger of blowing up. They wiped their databanks.
Luck runs out fast, Cadet. Next time, be more careful.
I don't think she wants to go into security.
Do you recognize it?
No.
Lie?
But one of our guards has betrayed his oath and joined forces with the alien colonists in trying to kidnap the first servant.
So there's got to be some sinister aspect to this. To the whole first servant. I mean,
So am I.
there's a lot of stuff that it's pretty sinister about the whole first servant stuff, but I don't know how much of that is just like human prejudice of like taking a child from its family and raising it to be like a great god king person is weird. But the whole implants, like the fact if you could just cure any disease, that is too good to be true. There's got to be a negative side.
The Enterprise for but a friend. You can have friends, right?
I mean, I would like to see your planet. It's a very interesting place.
Logic suggests your attackers may have intended to use it on the boy.
Can I see it?
I'd rather you didn't.
He's literally about to become your ruler.
By rewiring this biobed.
That would be an impressive feat.
Do they alter his brain to make him super smart or something? Did he just evaporate somebody with that weapon? He did! Jesus! You have to, those weapons are not hanging around. You'd have to really believe in your cause. I hope they're not set to evaporate, because we need answers.
It's not on stun.
Why isn't it unstun?
To fulfill my oath. And to renounce everything this floating hell stands for.
Oof.
Long live
Why
the
did...
first servant!
Oof. That is very interesting. So to renew my oath, which suggests, unless you say made a new oath, you stand by his original oath, and to serve, long may the first servant live, which suggests that he is pro the whole first servant concept, unless he means the current first servant?
Liberated them?
But isn't taking them without permission against protocol?
Lesson 6 of security. Know when to bend the rules.
You want me to translate all of these?
Oh, you're a linguist, aren't you?
Have fun.
May I ask a hypothetical? Doctor to doctor.
No one's stopping you.
Say I had a
I'm
patient.
just worried he's gonna get his hopes up.
11 years.
Perhaps one day, an alliance between our worlds could serve us all.
I know you're desperate. The kid might have something to say about this, given that we're apparently giving like an 11-year-old power.
I mean, what if there are others who feel the same way he did?
I hope Pike is like, obviously he has history with her, and you know, at face value, the Federation cannot just come in and like topple a government or anything. But I do hope that he's at least considering that there could be more to than meets the eye to what's going on here. The fact that someone that was like a faithful servant is on the other side.
I thought I knew.
I don't want trust her.
Yeah, me too.
You do deserve nice things, but don't be fooled by
Wonder whatever
her.
happened to that Magellan. It was a shame that we never got.
Her needs to get translating fast.
Was I wrong?
Our doctors are capable of things that you can't imagine.
To share it with the freaking Federation.
Only
Heal other people too, unless there's a downside. They do have every right to not share things, but medicine is the thing where I'm like, just share it with everyone.
I think we should take this to the captain.
Agreed.
Okay.
Quickly.
Well, let me know what he says.
Cadet.
It's your work. You should present it.
Exactly. She's a harsh taskmaster,
Sure of your findings, that is.
but she's a fair leader.
I am, sir.
Ooh. Bless.
Kia?
The grid was just made of noble gases I took from the atmospheric processor. They're non-reactive, so I figured they'd be safe.
Darling.
I was having fun.
I know you were. And that's all he wants for you.
How did you know?
There's a lot on this little boy's shoulders.
Someone want to explain?
We thought you might want to discuss without the risk of Minister Allura overhearing.
Mm-hmm.
And what could that possibly?
The colony is connected to Majalis. Why would El Gamal and Minister Allura tell us otherwise?
Exactly. There is more to this. I know you like her.
Outsiders. Who told you you could beam them out?
No, it wasn't
They
me,
did it on the
Captain.
other
Someone else
end.
must have locked onto the... Where is the first servant?
Oof.
Red alert!
The people from the colony got him this time? We just want to talk to you. Fuck. That was some kind of decoy or something, right? Like the kid isn't dead.
Will be destroyed.
How can any of that rest on the fate of one child?
If you'd fucking explained anything to us, we'd know. And if you hadn't tried to take him out of there,
Can someone tell me
maybe
how
he
the hell
wouldn't
that
have.
combat cruiser managed to beam someone off my ship?
Mm-hmm. Him?
She is just summarizing facts and drawing the logical conclusion. Isn't that right, Uhura?
You're his father.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe he's dead.
Walk me through, Cadet.
I refuse to believe he's dead.
I think my promising young cadet just demonstrated lesson 7 of security on you. Leave no stone unturned.
Now's the time.
We will help, but we can't if we don't know anything.
It's all right.
Oh,
You're safe now.
good.
It's starting now. Majalis needs me.
Okay. Captain to bridge.
What is the Ascension?
Open a channel to Majalis and tell Minister Allura
Does it
I've
like
got
kill the
some
kid or
news from
something? I'm stressed. There is something wrong here.
It wouldn't have happened without you, Chris.
You should have spoken to the
You
elder.
saved us.
Or why Elder Gamal would kidnap his own son and put the fate of his planet at risk.
I can't speak to the motives of one man.
Or why you failed to mention that
Thank
the
you.
kidnapping plot started on a colony of your people.
Begin the procession.
I'm stressed. I've come to care for this small child and I want him to be safe.
I took my own child for his safety.
Tell us why.
Is that why you're associate?
It was unthinkable. I just needed to save him.
I know, this is what I'm stressed about.
Because I want you to be a part of this.
There is something rotten at the core of this, I'm sure of it. I don't think ascend means like go to the throne. I think it means like die.
Prepare a landing party to be.
Can you go with them to grab the kid if need be? I mean, I know it's not really our place to like stop them, and if it really will mean that everyone else dies, but
Do you freely offer this gift of self?
no,
People of
he's
Magellan?
too fucking young to be able to consent to anything remotely like this.
Gratitude. I do. Joy and gratitude. Oh my god.
Yep.
He can see.
There has to be another way. Your planet should be diverting all of your fucking advances in technology into finding a way to stop this.
Child. Laura, you have to stop this.
This is awful.
He chooses it freely.
He doesn't. He's too young to choose anything like this, and you brainwashed him from birth. Oh god.
You can.
Come on, Pike. This is not. This is inhumane. Fuck. I know this is how they do things, and like outsiders can't come in and just be like, you can't do things this way, but they live in this peaceful, idyllic, beautiful world by sacrificing a child? Seriously? There is no other way for you to raise this, save this world? Seriously?
So you're a prisoner now.
All of your technological advancements, and you never once thought, maybe we'll find a way that doesn't involve subjecting a child to torture for their entire miserable existence.
Why?
Serving Majalis is his destiny.
You fucking do it then.
His reason, we don't know. The machine needs the neural network of a child to
I'm sorry.
function.
You freaking created the machine or summon your people. And why specifically of a child, you
Send us
sick
designed it that way,
people?
We don't know why.
Will they suffer?
Yes. We don't pretend otherwise. We live in gratitude for him.
You pretend otherwise to the
If we
child
save
you
the sons,
raise.
We will live for her. You honestly say that no child suffers for the benefit of your Federation?
We don't make that the cornerstone of the Federation. That's not how the Federation exists. And if we found out that the only way to keep the Federation was to make a child suffer, we would do something different. Like the people that went to the other planet and were like, we're just gonna have a miserable existence rather than intentionally subject a child through this. That is what you should have fucking done. You're a monster, a brainwashed monster, sure.
That no child lives in poverty.
They try to stop it.
That's why I choose our way.
That child never had a chance to choose anything. He's too young to choose anything. And you raised him from birth to be the sacrificial lamb for your people.
Dot, no words.
One dad that couldn't
Sorry for the interruption.
save his kid.
It's fine.
Can he help him save his?
I told you we're.
Help them save the next one.
I'm a Sherlock.
And now you, Dot. Walk you through the theory behind the treatment. It's not a cure,
But it could be the first step to one.
Please. You can't save your little boy, but you can help save his little girl. Never trust something if it seems too good to be true. Can the Federation offer Federation membership to Prospect 7? Like, I know they're technically like a rebel breakaway planet of these people, but could we offer them Federation membership and like help them have like a nice enough food to eat, a nice civilization, so they can do better rebellion. That's something I'd be interested in. Okay, so yeah, this episode was fucking intense. Very sad for that little boy, that sweet, sweet soul, because he didn't choose, he didn't consent, he didn't volunteer and voluntarily sacrifice himself because he was too young to make any decisions of that kind of nature. And you raised him his entire life. This is your purpose. This is your, aren't you wonderful? This is your purpose. Like, you know it's wrong, because if you didn't know it was wrong, you would have said, oh yes, he's going to get plugged into a machine and suffer for the next however many years it is until we get another child to take his place because he can't physically take it anymore. Like, they knew what they were doing was wrong, and they knew that the Starfleet wouldn't agree with it, and it's the reason, I believe, now, that they haven't joined the Federation, is because they know that they are abominations upon the galaxy. Obviously, yes, you have to look at it a little bit from their perspective, but it is very much a situation where the chances of it being a child you know, very, very slim. And even then, I imagine there will be some people who, when their child is chosen, they just, that's not my child. Oh dear, don't have that child anymore, that's sad. I have these other children. And like, they just distance themselves. And it's very easy to, as you live your life of luxury, to be like, oh, we all carry the weight of that child's sacrifice. I'm just going to go have some champagne and just go to a party. I'm struggling. You're not struggling. You are not struggling. That child should be, I mean, the blessed baby should not be on display. That room shouldn't be locked up somewhere secret. That should be in the fucking center of your city that everybody has to see. Every single fucking time you do anything, you should have to see the child suffering that you have made suffer. You should have to, every time you want to go to a party, every time you want to go sit in your luxurious garden, you should have to look at the child you're made to suffer. Like, oh. The minute, like, the craft that was initially attacking them, the fact that it fired on the Enterprise even when it was very clearly outgunned and outmatched showed you that it wasn't just a ransom demand, there was some sort of desperation behind it. And as the episode went on, the more I was like, they're not just using this kid, something terrible is gonna happen. And it was even worse than I imagined. Like, that little boy would have been better off if he'd blown up in that ship. If he'd been blown to bits instantly, because he would have felt no pain and it would have been instant and he wouldn't have known it was about to happen. Because he was scared. Yes, he sat down in the fucking chair, but that's because largely he didn't have a choice and he'd been brainwashed his entire time. This was utterly horrific. I honestly think Starfleet needs to, or the Federation, Starfleet shouldn't do it, the Federation, on the other hand, should go to Proctor 7 and be like, hey, would you like to join the Federation and get a whole lot of technology so that you can not have to worry about anything? And like, you know, I mean, we're not going to give you luxury because I don't know that we can just offer that, but we can give you like stable food supplies and technology to help you use the resources you've got on your planet or whatever. And then, you know, we're not going to fund your next rebellion, but you'll be in a much better state to do it. And I think as well, the fact that the father in this case, he, you know, from what he said, he used to be totally fine with the way they did things. He knew all about it and he was okay with it until it was his kid. And that was when, as much as at the beginning he said, in the biological sense only, he couldn't take it. And I think that is very telling of a lot of situations in life. You can deal with injustices happening when they don't happen directly to you. And then when it happens to you or someone you love, that's when you're like, this is wrong, it has to be stopped. And then you realize it was wrong the whole time and you were just willfully being blind. You know, she wasn't wrong. I mean, if you look at our real world, but when you said, I'm sure there are people within the Federation who are struggling and suffering, children who are suffering. But the Federation isn't built off the intentional suffering of children, you know? And from what I've seen, the Federation is the kind of thing that I'm like, I wish we were working towards in our own world. Everyone working together, it being a group effort, not being just, this is my little nation, and my little nation's better than your little nation, like we are in the UK. I do think in the Federation, they would do their best to help. You know, it's like he said, they understand that they don't share technology with people outside of the Federation, but medical technology is different. That is the one thing that should never be hoarded by one people against another, is medicine. Things that could save somebody's life. So yeah, this planet made me angry. Like, next time there's a war, can we like trick the Klingons or whoever it is into, I mean, I don't actually want to make them commit war crimes on that planet. That is a little bit far. But you know, the way she had the nerve to be like, you mean no child suffers in your world? We only make one child. That's worse in so many ways. Like, you raise that little boy like a lamb to be slaughtered, and then you make him suffer. The only half decent thing is that they're all aware of it, but like, if that was me and I was like, that little boy's about to go and suffer for the rest of his existence, I would be weeping as he walked past. Maybe if I truly bought into the whole ideology, I would be thanking him like they were doing, but I wouldn't be throwing petals at him and smiling and cheering. I would be weeping for the young life that's about to be snuffed out painfully and agonizingly. Absolutely horrific. And I really love the way Pike was just like, no, nothing's going to change my mind. And even his own suffering won't change his mind. He would rather suffer a terrible life-changing disability and, you know, lose all quality of life than come back to this planet and enable everything they're doing and condone it. It was just a lot. Definitely not going to be an episode I rewatch. Like, you know, was it the previous one? I think it was the previous one where I was like, this will be my comfort episode. And I'm like, this episode I will only rewatch if I'm watching the whole show again. It makes me too sad otherwise. I will say I loved Uhura and Lan's like mentorship thing because, you know, Lan is very, very strict and like a taskmaster. She's very like task efficient. We love her, but she's not unfair or unjust. Like some people who have that attitude of like, you know, they put their like cadets through like really strict training and they're really strict, are also just dicks. She is not. She is wonderful. We love her. So I love seeing, as always, Uhura shine and the general team spirit that they have on this crew. I'm just very, very desperately sad. I'm hopeful that maybe the Doctor is going to have the first steps towards helping his daughter and curing her, because what he's doing is admirable, but at the end of the day, if she's just going to be stored in a teleporter for the rest of her life, that isn't a life, and she might as well just be given, you know, made comfortable until the end. But I also respect him for trying to save her life, and I think the concept is actually brilliant. And I don't know why there aren't facilities which offer the transporter storage of sick people until there is a cure. I mean, you have the idea of like cryogenic freezing or whatever, and clearly that's not a thing in their world, and I don't even know if it is. I mean, it's not a real thing here, it's just an idea, but his idea makes a lot of sense, and I feel like he should be offering it for free to the world, because you shouldn't be making money off of things that save people's lives, as an idea that could help save a lot of lives until these medical advancements come along. This was a very, very good episode, but it was a very, very tough episode as well. And I did really enjoy it, but now I'm very sad. So thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring my sadness, and thank you for watching.